I'm Jennifer Sanesi. You're watching News 24 Live. I'm joined in studio by the gorgeous Jeannie D, and she's just done what looks like the most fun photo shoot ever with Channel 24, and we're going to chat about that. Hello.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Now, this photo shoot just looked like it was buckets of fun.
It was just so much fun because it was one of the first shoots that I've done where you can completely submerge yourself in a character. So the outfits were just so uber glam, the makeup was so glamorous, the setting was so well put together that it was just really fun.
It's funny, I'm just going to pull the pictures up here. When I was looking at them, I thought, this is how you do housework.
Well, I'm not going to lie, but that is how I do housework. I've got this thing that, like, if I'm packing the dishwasher, it's got to be done in heels. So I do like to be glam around the house. You're never going to see me with a vacuum in my hand in real life.
And an iron at the same time.
I have tried to iron before, and it's not really my skill.
I've also tried, and you know, you got to leave it to the.
I have a steamer though, funny enough.
Me
which
too.
I'm quite good at using.
It's so easy.
Steaming is the way forward, and it's actually better for your clothes if you use a steamer. An iron, it will maybe take some of the color away. Mm-hmm. It won't last as long. But if you steam, so good for your clothes.
There we go. Home care tips with Jeannie D.
Oh, yeah. I'm your regular Martha Stewart.
Yeah. So this is the one with the vacuum and the iron. And you just look shocked to be holding both of them.
Yeah, it's a busy day.
Yeah.
Domestic goddess, somebody's got to do it.
And then you're trimming the trees. Have you ever trimmed a tree before?
I've never pruned a tree before, but I do like lemons fresh off a tree. So, but I would usually use my hands.
Yank it off.
But actually, it is a game changer using garden shears. It was the first time that I actually used garden shears in my entire life. And game changer.
Was it
just
hard?
get the little ones. Yeah, it's quite hard, but I mean, I work out.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now this is my favorite one because you look a little bit insane.
Okay, well then that's the most accurate one.
Are you baking?
I'm playing with 2 eggs in my hand. And eventually the sequence that follows that is eventually I'm cracking the eggs high up in and that's a very, very fun shot as well.
That's awesome. Do you bake?
I actually can bake. Well, when I say I can bake, I've baked a cake once in my life and it actually turned out delicious.
That's awesome.
So then I'm just going to say yes, I'm going to go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant.
And then
baker.
Tell me about this one. The dress is phenomenal. You look phenomenal. The gingerbread man looks delicious.
Well, the sequence of that is then actually biting the head off the gingerbread man. So it's just, I love that shot because it's just full drama, you know. And actually the kitchen was pink and green and it was a really fun, colourful kitchen as well.
Oh my God, beautiful. Okay, and then I just want to talk about this one here where you're on the red telephone.
Well, you know, that's how I speak on the phone.
You're just so dramatic, Jeannie.
I love that picture. It reminds me of one of those 1980s kind of pop art kind of picture.
Are you as dramatic as these photos? Oh, I love these dresses. I just love them.
Look is incredible. They really came to the party with the styling. And the 2 guys who came up with the creative and who did the photography are just these young, amazing, dynamic minds. So I think, you know, it's always the team that you work with that makes the pictures that much better.
Now, when did they tell you about the concept?
They had sent me references a while before, and I looked at the references and immediately loved them. But I'm used to working with people where sometimes the outcome doesn't look like the reference. But with this, I think the final product was actually better than a lot of the references as well.
Now, what's the weirdest thing a photographer has ever asked you to do?
Have you seen some of my shoots? I think earlier Channel 24 posted the most fun we've had with our clothes on. I was like, they weren't on the whole day. But yeah, I've done a few nudes and stuff, so that's always a little bit uncomfortable. But thankfully, I think we've got really professional photographers in South Africa, Cape Town specifically, so it's always fine. I'm always up for anything.
Now, you look great, so I imagine it wouldn't be that hard for you
to
pose nude. But what do you stress about before a photo shoot? Do you stress?
I don't really stress anymore because I think being in the industry for a while, it's about consistency. It's about always kind of being in shape and preparation is key. So if you're young and starting out, you've got to have they call it the model bag. So you arrive at a shoot with every kind of underwear, every kind of shoes, just in case something goes wrong and you've got a backup to like get it all in there.
Just get it, everything where it's supposed to be.
Get everything where it's supposed to be. Spanks if you need them. The underwear that's like dental floss if you need that, but always just keep a bag of supplies.
Okay, so we know that you have a bag of supplies at any beck and call. Have you ever been photoshopped in a really strange way? And
I have. Funny enough, I don't enjoy being photoshopped too much. I know, depends if it's from the neck down. I don't mind if they make everything smaller and bigger. But on the face, I don't think it's very nice. I mean, I'm over 30 now, so I don't mind that I'm getting older. I quite like it. So
Beautiful
Photoshop
anyway.
for me isn't really something that's I don't like Photoshop too much. Listen, if they're going to be photoshopping, you know, a massive backside, then absolutely, because the same people that'll complain that you look fat in your photos are the same people that's going to complain that there's too much Photoshop. So Photoshop all the way from the neck down, from the neck up. Nada.